the farmlands of the Eastern Free State, surrounded by spectacular sandstone cliffs, peaceful, tranquil, and beautiful. A place where nature coexists with man in harmony, where until recently nothing has been happening. This is undisputedly a paradise of mechanical history, alive and working. But the real jewel is the railway and the men that serve it. The steam locomotive depot in the early morning is a busy place. 9 engines are shunted around to be fired, oiled, greased, cleaned and polished, to be ready for a steam extravaganza the Free State has never seen before. This is the world of men and machines, fire and water, smoke and steam, as men attend to locomotives' needs. From faraway places and beyond the oceans, men come to pit their skills against the machines of yesteryear. A unique combination of past versus present, the challenge for the future.
Today we have the beginning of our African Skies event, where we have all the overseas crews. We've lit up 7 engines. They're all crewed by overseas guys, and they're now moving off the shed, and we'll be working on the whole system the whole day. Everything's going to be controlled by radio, so I think it's going to be an enjoyable day. This is probably the most engines we've ever had in steam at Sandstone. Crews are mainly from England. We've got one guy from Switzerland, and the other group's from England, one from the Welsh Highland Railway and one from the Hunslet Steam Company in the Midlands of Britain. So they divided themselves up into drivers, firemen.
The railway line, of course, is a complete enigma because there never was a narrow gauge railway line in the Free State. When they closed the Midmar Museum, I got a call out the blue to say they're desperately keen to find a home for locomotives, railway track, sleepers, etc. Could we help them? And originally we were just going to store it, but we thought, as all of you know, you don't want to store anything because it's the beginning then. You want to reawaken it in some way. And so just by doing it, using our own resources, using winter when we are just busy, we started laying railway track. So we are not traditional railway people, we're people that just decided to do that. There's a very genuine component here because we can trace the history of some of this equipment back so far.
The loco behind me is probably the jewel of the collection. This is the 1895 built Lawley locomotive that was originally used on the Beira to Umtali Railway.
Like a reptile, a steam locomotive needs to warm up before it can function properly. And that's the job of Philip, who is the fireman today.
That's waste with petrol, diesel. I'm from Switzerland, and I work mostly down here for steam with my friends, because, well, it's the better weather, it's nice things, and a lot of steam down here. I'm maybe a great enthusiast, yes, because I like to run the business with steam, and the fanatic likes to run the engines. So it's a little bit different. In Switzerland I'm a member of Steam Preservation Society and also a steam driver and fireman.
There's no steam pressure yet in the boiler, and it will take 2.5 hours for the locomotive to be ready for steaming. So the fireman has ample time to examine and prepare the locomotive for the road ahead. The tender is to be filled up with water, and all moving parts need oil and grease. After an hour, the driver arrives and helps Philip to prepare the locomotive.
Okay, the steam is coming nice up now. You can start working about before 9 o'clock is out here. The steam will be right. 17 years I was in a steam locomotive. I was starting a fireman in Germiston, and I was the steam driver at Senator. I'm only guy who can test the people now on steam locomotives in Spoornet.
Only steam.
In a moment, I've just got to clear the lorry.
Dave Richardson signals right of way. The throttle, or as they prefer to call it, the regulator, is opened, and the locomotive rattles and bounces over points onto the sandstone line.
Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and hit the bell down below to be notified when we upload new videos. Thank you for your support.